So I have returned once again today to give my impression / whatever the hell I do here on Onihei, an anime which I was very excited for because it was done by a new studio. Granted, I was kind of hesitant because it's a new studio, but I was excited because of the time period and what it was trying to portray. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I want to watch this. Right. Go away, Ghost Recon. There we are. Yeah, so I was excited for it. Granted, again, I was a bit hesitant because it's a new studio. New studios don't tend to kind of put out the greatest shows in the world. Sometimes they do, don't get me wrong. But it's very rare for a first time to actually do something really freaking amazing, but you never know with these things. So hopefully what we get is a really good show because it does look like it can be one. But I just have no idea right now. I'm kind of just a bit hesitant going, yeah, it's going to be the greatest thing ever. And yeah, Amazon Prime's got it as well because I was thinking to myself, why has no one licensed it yet? Amazon Prime got it. I was like, well, that makes sense because Amazon Prime probably gets the most niche-ish animes in the world. When you have to watch new anime to get over Your Eyes finishing, I have the exact same problem. Like Your Eyes is finished. I'm like, I need to find something to fill my aching heart. I think I found it though. I think I found my anime that actually filled the gaping void that the anime left me. But yeah, I was kind of shocked because with Amazon Prime getting this anime, though it makes sense, I was kind of shocked because I wanted it. I wanted it to be by Crunchyroll because Amazon Prime doesn't tend to kind of do the greatest thing when it comes to anime. They don't tend to go, "Oh my god, we've got this show." They don't. They never say anything. You're kind of sitting going, "Where is it?" Onihei happens to be like I think it's an Edo period like kind of drama series. I think I think that's the actual thing about it. But yeah, I was a bit sad because Amazon Prime never actually says anything about them. They never say, "Oh my god, look, we got a show." They don't. They just kind of leave it there for you to actually kind of realize, "Oh, it's out." I was like, "Great, thanks, Amazon Prime," because I never actually realized it came out yesterday. And so I went to Amazon Prime and think to myself, Amazon Prime probably has it. They had it. I was like, "They make sense." So it's what kind of happened. So yeah, you never know. It could be something really freaking good. That's actually not horrendous. Because it looks good, but the animation kind of looks a bit It's kind of a bit weird to explain it. But hopefully it's actually really freaking good and actually tends to be like one of the best animated season, probably a dark horse. Whoop! Like what Amazon Prime normally gets besides Carbonari, because Carbonari is a pile of crap. Because they do get the dark horse animated the season because they got Funo Wamu last season, which was freaking amazing, which I didn't actually watch the end of it, but I need to go and finish it. And they got they also had, what was it called? Battery, which was actually not so bad. Yeah, it's the studio's first work. No, it's they're a new. I think they're called M2, if I remember correctly. The studio's kind of thing. I think the director is a director the dude who's a key animator as well. I can't remember. One of them happens to be a director who's a key animator who works on a load of things. That's why it's kind of like, oh, okay, maybe it might be all right because it's done by a dude who's kind of experienced. He knows the stuff. But I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it's good. I'm kind of hoping that we get a pretty like niche anime that I watch every single week at Amazon Prime on a Monday because I haven't had an anime on a Monday which I actually enjoyed for a long time. So you never know. Anyway, so without further delay, let's get us done in 3. Get us started. My brain's not working today. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Now, I don't actually do anime apps, so I don't actually kind of like them too much. I always kind of think they're a bit eh. But anyway, yeah. I love this Onihei manga. There's 99 volumes. What? Really? There's 99 volumes. Jesus. God damn. That's a lot of volumes. I haven't read a manga that long in my life. Jeez. Anyway, let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin now. The OST's funky. Funky. His style is pretty good as well. I mean, the animation's not that fantastic, but the art style itself is actually pretty good. All straight into the opening. They're not. It's like wasting any time. It's going straight into the opening. It's kind of I'll say reminiscent of Joker game, but it's kind of not. Jesus Christ, 99 volumes. That's impressive. I mean, I'm trying to think. Has there ever been a manga that long before? Like legit 99 volumes long. That means if they were to actually release Onihei over here, it'll probably take at least 15 years for it to be subbed, because they tend to kind of release them very slowly. It'll take quite a long time. Damn, that'd be cray. That is literally crazy. The opening's actually pretty sweet. I quite like it. Very visual. Oh wow, I never actually realised they're actually longer than that. I've never actually personally seen one that's more than, I'd say, 35 volumes. Holy crap, is that Doppel from Bone Girl Stray Dogs? Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Because you'd imagine they probably would end it after a while. And, don't do anything with fate. Please, love of Christ. It's one of my things I just don't like to see. Ah! Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Oh, that's painful. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, oh god damn. Jesus Christ. It's like pouring salt into the open wound. It's like, yeah, we just nailed your foot. Here's some wax on top of it. Burning wax, that is. Like, really fracking hot burning wax. Damn, son. That poor dude. There's Doppel. Doesn't look like it, to be honest. It's kind of murderous. Amazon Prime has the exact same problem Daisuke has, that it constantly just buffs all the time. Damn it, Amazon Prime, come on, don't do anything bad to me now. By looks of things, the bloke cannot catch a break. Yeah, made him mention it. It does remind me of Joker Game a bit, the voice actors. Because they all kind of, because he kind of sounds like the head honcho. I can't remember his name now, it's kind of leaving me. Now that you mention it, he does actually sound like him. And I'm guessing and Fee was in it as well. Doppel was in Joker Game as well. So bug me now. I've got to figure out if I actually heard him from Joker Game or not. Holy crap! Death everywhere. You know what? The animation's actually not so bad. Taken by surprise, I actually quite like it. It's appealing. Holy crap! I actually quite like these like period kind of shows with an anime. Because always can tell a pretty interesting story. Always quite character driven as well. And it's weird because it does actually have a really visually appealing art style. It kind of does really fit the show really freaking damn well. Well, damn. It's kind of distinctive as well. The art style is kind of distinctive. It really works for the show. It's really weird to explain it. Works. Damn. Oh, really? But he's pretty cool, so we let him out. That's why. Kimahachi's pretty freaking awesome, so we let him out. We trust that dude. Well, everyone's in 3D. It's kind of crazy, kind of scary as well. Holy crap! It doesn't actually work when you actually do it long distance. Holy crap! That was impressive. Damn. Damn, son. This guy speaks sense. Yeah, that's what I kind of like about him, because nowadays you don't really kind of think much of thieves, but thieves do back then kind of abided by a code which is actually pretty freaking cool. Like they actually abided by something which kind of doesn't make themselves to seem that bad. You get what I mean? Like there is a way to disgrace the idea of a thief. was actually pretty freaking neat when you think about it. The more you think about it, because normally 9 out of 10 times when you kind of imagine a code, you imagine like something like a samurai code. But to actually have it with someone like a thief, it's actually kind of interesting. So again, because conventionally you normally just kind of present them as thieves. They just steal stuff and do stuff. That's it. Holy crap! Oh damn! Even calling those things trivial. Damn, son. Quite like the music as well. The music's pretty cool. It fits the show. Granted, you kind of an Edo period anime with dubstep, but you know what I mean. It just fits the show kind of well. Oh, it's kind of jazzy. It's quite cool. The direction of the action is kind of crazy. It's kind of neat. It's both crazy and neat at the same time. Damn. I still quite like the idea it's actually an honoring system within like Thieves. I think it's actually really freaking neat. Hot dang. Well, you know what? That was pretty good. I actually quite like that. That took me by surprise. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I was expecting some pretty alright things, but not that kind of good stuff. That was actually an enjoyable anime for a first episode. Literally, one of those shows that literally comes out of left field, because it really is a left field anime. I mean, I have no idea how many people even covered this show, but man, it hits all the right boxes for me. That's what I quite like about it. It does it for me. And the style's actually pretty good. The style's actually not so bad, because it's very much first time studio, but it kind of fits the time period. It kind of fits the stuff they're trying to portray, and some shots are really freaking good. Like the actual way they directed the action, it was chaotic, but it was kind of nice to watch because it felt like there was a rhythm to it. It wasn't actually just cuts like here and there, and it just was doing that kind of thing. No, it kind of felt it was a rhythm. It's actually kind of working in conjunction with it. I thought it was actually kind of neat. I thought because sometimes it's either hit and miss when it comes to directing action, because some can do it, some can't. And here is done pretty freaking damn well for a first-time studio. And as well, the OST, as I said before, is very good as well. The OST does pretty fit the show for me. Actually, does a really good job of just kind of amplifying certain elements of the scene. And it's quite minimalistic at the exact same time, but it fits really freaking damn well. Like it's really minimalistic, but it works. Like it's not too I wouldn't say over the top, but too. There isn't too many things going that could distract you. Every single scene has enough which kind of keeps your eyes engaged with the characters. And I quite like as well, as I said before, I quite like the. Actually, as I said before, I quite like the idea of the honor system within the actual kind of thieves, because again, as you would imagine, thieves are presented to be petty and the kind of thing you don't want to kind of associate with. But the more you kind of dig into it, there's kind of a lot more going on with thieves than you ever imagine. Like here, you can actually see it because they actually had a system of 3 things that you should abide by, and then if you break them, you get completely expelled. Like it's very much an enjoyable thing. It's quite neat to see these kind of things twisted, because we don't really see these things with thieves. We just see thieves to be thieves. Certain times they do try to present them as different people, not just people that steal stuff, and they try to present them as people who aren't so bad. But here it kind of amplifies it by having a code that you should abide by, and if you broke it, you're out. I actually quite like the fact that even in the end, he kind of said he's an imposter. He goes, why is that? Because he would never be a disgrace. And I thought it was actually kind of true, because the person we saw back in the day with the chief was someone completely different to now. He was very much an imposter. He wasn't the person that we knew before. I thought it was actually quite neat. I thought it was quite neatly presented how, as time goes on, someone can change from being this person you could look up to being someone you just never want to associate yourself with at all. But yeah, I think all in all, it's a very good show. It took me by surprise. Like, I really do like it. I think it's actually quite a neat show. I think it's one of those shows that everyone should actually watch. I know it's Amazon Prime exclusive, which kind of does dampen it slightly, but it does tend to go on YouTube afterwards, so I wouldn't really worry about it. But yeah, I mean, I quite like the actual voice actors. The voice actors really do fit the characters. I think they actually do a good job. I think everything really much, for me, works out to be quite good. I actually quite like how everything is done. Like, it's done to a point where it can't exhaust anyone's resources at the studio. It's done enough so actually when they need to do it, they will do a flashy ass animation and actually make it look really freaking good. I actually quite like it. So they actually know what they're doing. So hopefully we get to see more of these people later on. We get to see more of M2 do some stuff, because M2 seemed to be kind of pretty cool. And again, I like these kind of shows a lot. I like Edo kind of period shows because they tend to kind of tell an interesting story. Like, each show tends to put a different spin on what they're trying to do differently before. I quite like them. I mean, I've seen quite a few of them when they kind of all possess something completely different. Sometimes it tends to kind of be within a samurai-esque idea or something similar, but it tends to tell an interesting story enough that you actually can get behind the characters and it becomes really freaking enjoyable to watch. So yeah, I actually probably will keep up with the series as time goes on, because it's actually out on Monday, which is actually all right for me. Just Funowamu came out on a Thursday, and sometimes my due dates were on a Thursday or a Friday, so I had no time to catch up with it. Yeah, the two kinds of feeling: one, two robbers and rapists and killers. The other one is just still only money. Yeah, there is very much two kinds. But I still kind of think it's neat, because he even says that we don't rob from the poor. I thought it's one of those things that you just never see every single day. You don't ever see a thief to be presented as something completely different than just a thief, and just someone who's not meant to be liked, someone you're meant to look down upon, someone you're meant to kind of hate. But here, it's not as bad. Like, it's not, you're kind of not hating on these characters because the code they live by is kind of legit. It's kind of a legit code. It's not just they're trying to do that to actually make themselves seem not so bad, but they're actually doing it because they live by that. Which kind of like, because it's very much like a samurai code or anything else in between. It's kind of very much similar. So that it kind of humanizes what is a very much demonized concept, which actually is pretty neat. So good on them. They actually kind of did something completely different. I did not think they would do, but so yeah. With all that said, I have indeed been a driver. If you have enjoyed this stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then stay a little bit longer and leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. But with all that said, I have indeed been the driver until that Madhouse show comes out or Handshakers comes out. I shall see you guys later. Bye for now.